Hello, and welcome to Lakeview Hotel. How may I assist you? Oh, looking for a place to stay? Well, I can assure you that Lakeview Hotel is the best option in the region, and our accommodations are simply top-notch. Every room rental comes with continental breakfast and comprehensive room service. We have an exquisite 5-star restaurant on premises that overlooks the lake. It's called Lakeshore Restaurant, and it is simply divine. We've had many prestigious visitors and famous food critics from all across the country visit, and have had nothing but wonderful things to say. And as a hotel guest, you will be given some exclusive coupons for a dinner service. And if you are interested in enriching yourself in culture and history, there are guided bus tours every day during this season to show you around town and introduce you to some of our most well-regarded landmarks. For example, the lighthouse has been a marvelous staple of our community for years, and has really been quite a hit with the tourists. Guests are free to climb to the top of the lighthouse, take pictures, and even picnic near the beautiful site. But if that's not really your thing, and you're more of the adventurous, thrill-seeking type, we do have just the thing for you. Lakeside Amusement Park isn't too far from here, over in Paleville, and we do have a shuttle that can take you there from the hotel. It's a really nice, very big, state-of-the-art amusement park. Star Travel and Mountain Coaster are two of the biggest and most popular attractions in the park. The roller coaster also has earned national recognition, so they are main attractions. There's also a carousel with gorgeous handmade horses and animals. The carousel is actually antique, but was refurbished by the park. Local artisans painted the animals, and the gold plating is absolutely beautiful. Very ornate and rich and just breathtaking. They also give out little informational brochures about some of the rides, and I know for certain they have one detailing the history and origins of the carousel. Riverfall is also a very popular one. It's a water ride, so it's a great way to beat the heat on hot summer days. There's a train ride that would take you through different areas of the park and past some really nice sets that they have made, as well as a teacup ride if you like the milder sorts of attractions. Let's see, what else? There's a Ferris wheel that's so tall you can see the entire lake once you reach the top. I recommend riding it at night. You can see all the lights of the park lit up, and the night sky with the stars and the moon over the lake is simply picturesque. And let's see. Oh, the haunted house. Not for the faint of heart. It's incredibly popular and a lot of fun. It's a traditional haunted house that you walk through, and there are different rooms and mysteries to be encountered. Honestly, it's not too terrible or horrifying. Even kids have been known to love it, as long as they are accompanied by a parent, of course. It's more fun and gimmicky than terrifying. The Sweet Factory store is also in the park. It's a confectionery shop where you can purchase cakes and the like, as well as a few other little knickknacks. The Sweet Factory is a big hit with visitors as well as locals. They do a lot of catering services for the community. Our hotel has even had them cater some special events, and it was not unimpressive. Their food is definitely delicious, and the neat thing about going there as well is that you can actually watch them make it. Yes, the whole process is visible for anyone to observe, and it's quite captivating. I would have to say that my favorite part is when they icing the cake. They make it look so easy, and sometimes they turn out so lovely I wouldn't even want to eat them for fear of messing up the wonderful work. They are very talented people over there. Candy Pot is another sweet shop in the park, but they are a bit different. Instead of cakes and pastries, they create a lot of taffy and hard candies. And you also get to watch them do this as well. They put the taffy on these big contraptions that spins it, and it's just very cool to see. And they have these big melting pots and furnaces used to make some of the candies. It's unique, and I recommend stopping by. They are very generous with their free samples as well. You can try anything in the shop to see if you like it before you buy it. But don't think a free sample would be enough to satisfy you. As soon as you take one bite, you immediately crave more. It's simply that divine. There's also a tea shop with exotic flavors from around the world, as well as some more familiar flavors. Also an ice cream parlor where all the ice cream is handmade and churned. The Lakeside Bar and Grill is also in the park, and they have things like burgers and sandwiches and hot dogs. A great place for lunch, I think. Other than that, the park also has an amphitheater where they put on various acts. They have everything from magic shows to Shakespearean plays. A local company here in town puts on a lot of performances, mostly plays and musicals. But they also seek out talent from all over the country. They've even had some international guests. There's been music, everything from symphonies to rock concerts. Ballets are popular. Every year there's a huge production put on for Swan Lake, and that always has a major turnout. So if that interests you, I can provide you with a copy of their scheduled events. Also, if you decide to stay with us, you will not only receive a discounted admittance into the park, but hotel guests also receive a booklet full of discounts to use at places such as the Sweet Factory or the Candy Pot. Just about every shop and stand, really. So does any of that sound particularly interesting to you? Oh, how splendid! And just to let you know, we do have a pool, both an indoor and outdoor pool actually. Both are heated and regulated very closely, so they are never too cold or too warm. There is also a hot tub, which is very nice, and we do have a gym with lots of new equipment. And both the pool and the gym are free to guests and open from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. And just a little something else that I personally am quite fond of. We have a spa here, which is just perfect for anyone looking to unwind or relax. Anything you could think of is there. Massages of all sorts, hot stone massage, deep tissue massages, as well as things such as manicures or facials. And they even have hairstylists if you would feel like changing anything up or simply getting a trim. I think it's very nice to treat yourself. You will feel a million times more refreshed afterwards, I assure you. So, I must ask, do you think you would fancy yourself a stay here at our hotel? Fantastic. I'm happy to hear that. Let me just check something here real quick. We usually aren't able to accommodate guests without a reservation, simply because our rooms tend to fill up so quickly. But it looks like you are in luck, because I believe a lovely couple just checked out this morning, and their room has not been claimed. Ah, yes. Here it is. Room 312 is vacant as of 7 a.m. this morning, and it is a really splendid room. It has big bay windows with a gorgeous view of the lake. It's very spacious, very ornate. I think you will find it to your liking. Now, since you didn't reserve your room in advance, I'm afraid I will have to collect all of your information here before I can check you in officially. But don't worry, it won't take too long. First off, may I have your full name, please? Yes, thank you. And how long do you plan on staying with us? Very well. And is an 11 a.m. checkout time acceptable to you? Perfect. Okay. And finally, how will you be paying for your stay here? We accept cash or card, however, we do not accept checks, and I apologize if that is inconvenient for you. You're paying with card? Perfect. May I see that, please, along with a photo identification? Thank you. I just need to put this information into our system. Alright, that is all good. There is only one more thing I must ask you to do now. I am printing out a copy of your bill. If you could look over this information and make sure it's all correct, and then sign at the bottom, please. Thank you. Alright, you are all set. Here is a copy of your room key. If you would follow me, please, I would be glad to escort you to your special place. This way, if you would, we will be taking the elevator up to the 3rd floor. Here we are, after you. Alright, this way now. Your room will be on the right side of the hall here. This is the lake side of the hotel. Guaranteed best view. Please take a look around and see if there is anything else you might need, and I shall have it for you immediately. Also, if there is anything else that... Oh my, what's going on with that radio? I do apologize. There. My goodness, you look positively parched. Please, have a seat and I'll fetch you a glass of water. Here you are. Now, if you find there is anything else that you might need, blankets, towels, more pillows, anything, simply dial room service. The number will be listed next to your telephone. Oh, speaking of which... Oh no, don't get up. It's probably a call for the previous guests. Allow me. Lakeview Hotel, room 312. How may I assist you today? That was absolutely nothing to worry about. I apologize for the interruption it may have caused. I will leave you now to your own devices if you should need anything. Again, a list of important numbers is located right by your telephone, including the room service number. I hope you enjoy your stay here with us in our beautiful hotel in the most wonderful town of Silent Hill, though I am sure you will. This is, after all, a very special place.
Don't touch that dial now. We're just getting started.